Forget about manually printing, laminating, and distributing paperwork instructions around your factory floor. Because today, we're going to assemble this linear stage, and we're going to completely transform the manufacturing setup with serial digital work instructions. Let's go check it out. I'm at the serial process flow view for this linear stage, and what I'm going to do is go ahead and open up the motor and lead screw assembly step. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of information here, pictures, videos, and general instructions on how to assemble this linear stage. We can throw it into preview mode, and that's going to show us exactly what our technicians are going to see on the factory floor. And we can step through here. So we first start by gathering the necessary materials, and then go through the steps to assemble the stage. But what about at the end? What if I want to add some steps here to verify that the assembly was done properly, and just check the general quality of the build? So let's go ahead here and add a new step, and we'll call this one measure carriage height. What I want the operator to do here is use calipers and measure the carriage height just like we see in this image. And after we've taken the measurement, I want to record it in serial. So what I'm going to do is add a manual entry field. I'll define it as numerical, and then I'll call this carriage height. Awesome. So now we have some instructions on how to measure, as well as a form field here to collect that data and save it inside serial. But manually entered text and numerical data isn't the only type of data that we can capture here. What about images and maybe some other stuff? So let's go ahead and add another step here, and we'll call this cosmetic quality check. Awesome. And what I want the operator to do at this step is to look for defects that we might find on the linear stage. So here's a set of example defects, and I'm going to add some pass-fail buttons here to ensure that all of these the linear stage is completely defect-free. So we'll call this defects, and then I'll ask to look for dents, and then we'll add a few more here to look for scratches and anode chips. Awesome. But what about other types of information? So let's think about maybe actually capturing an image at the end here so that we can go back and make sure that everything was done right if there's ever sort of an RMA or an issue with this particular serial number. So I'll add a sample image here. So QC image should look like this. Awesome. And then we'll lastly add a image block here. I'll move it down. And we'll call this the QC image. So just like that, now we're prompting the operator to check for these defects, and we're also capturing an image in the process. All right, let's save that, deploy it to the line, and go check it out. All right, we're live here in the production area, and let's go and check out some new instructions. So we'll start by scanning in the linear stage, and then we can click through those freshly updated instructions to see the new steps at the end. We can see here that we have the measure carriage height step as well as the QC step. So it's just that easy. You don't have to manage paper forms or anything like that ever again. Serial is the one-stop shop for digital work instructions and data collection in manufacturing.